All right, we're rolling on video 2 for Monday. We're going to keep the energy high and we're going to still go and get our answers for today. Welcome to Monday's part 2. So I had to go gas up. It took longer than usual, Libras. I kept recording and I got like a lot of mixed messages for today. So I'm going to show you what I already had from my pre-recorded 3 times. I got the Chiefess and I got the Sun. Okay, this seemed actually more in line with today's events. So the Sun card is coming in. You guys know that this is probably, we're awaiting it. We're awaiting the new awakening. We're also living partially in it. Okay. Some decisions are washing over. So just let them at this time. Also, it does say that it's strength tested with this Lion. You can be masculine or feminine, and this is your card today. It's number 8 in the book. And I'm actually going to read that in a short tonight for you. So I'll leave you a 3rd video in the short section. Okay, I'm going to read the whole prompt from the book there. And then we have the happiest card in the deck. So I drew out the Devil, which was right after this. And I'm reading you as I ask several questions. This is an influencing energy. So someone definitely knows that you're high vibrational, but they'd like to test that. And so that's kind of in the background. The reason why I'm doing this interaction is because this card overall trumps everything else that you're going to see here in the part 2. We got Blissed. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which came right after that. And then 2 bonus cards. I'm going to show you too something funny that happened as I ended my question asking. Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity, and we were going to go ahead and clarify it in this video. So we were going to actually do more with that card. And I asked about your person's feelings. They see the good lady in you. And this is from the Kipper. I love the Kipper because it just tells you a different tarot answer. It doesn't give you a card and its properties. It tells you about a person, place, or a thing. So good lady is an upright citizen. She can be an empress. She's well behaved though, as she's described in the book. Okay, she follows ordinance. She's organized. She is also again, I mentioned good citizen. So the good lady is number 6. Again, 6 is the basically number of Libra. It's balance and harmony, right? Number 6 is definitely explaining the balance that we've been given from our birthright. So many Libras, I think someone's looking at you as the good lady because this popped up for that question. And then we have high honors. So you could be walking into a success. There is recognition in store for you. Depending on what you do for your occupation, I don't know if many of you know this, but recognition can come in many different ways, almost 20, 30 different varieties of recognition. So if you have a platform, especially, or some of you are a writer, maybe most of you are looked up at your work for high honors. It even says it on the card. So it could happen on the 25th of May. And I also have 6 here in Good Lady. I don't know if those are dates of significance. I also have 625. That could mean something to you. Maybe someone born in June that's connected to you, Libras. And so it's really specific. I know it's a lot to take in for this first one, but I thought of reading different. The whole point was to give you something different to look at. And then I clarified the whole reading and the 8 of Wands came out. So messages, texts, emails, confrontations, upfront, and also conversations. So fast talking. It's never a slow card. The 8 of Wands has been rapid since its inception, and it's part of its description too. So let's look at that. The person connected most to Libra in this part 2, one wants to come out, the Wheel of Fortune. Changing of events, developments are happening. It's also attached to fate. So when I hold up this card, do you really believe that there's fate going on around you? Or is there a destiny that you're very attuned to? If you're highly spiritual, you exercise, you go on hikes, you're very in tune with spirit. You could feel spirit even when you're in the outdoors. This can be a beautiful card because all it says is developments are happening. Developments are also happening here. We have a good citizen at the helm of this. So your person views you as this card. Let's put it next to the Ace of Pentacles. What are those opportunities coming in for the number 6 card if Libra is relating? If you do not relate to the Good Lady card, it's okay. We're just going to see what comes out for you. The Emperor. An Aries statured person, or they have the properties of the Emperor. Now, there are 4 big things with the Emperor. He's a father. He's usually related to the Empress in some way because they're a divine soul match. This can be an incoming soulmate, or it's someone brand new that has take charge notions. Also, he has to oversee all of the land space, the sea, the Emperor is the ultimate ruler. So this person could have a controlling narrative, or they'd like to have control with you. They pop out for the good lady or good man. There's also a good man card in this deck. I would love to do a Kipper episode with all of you. And that way you could get like all of the Kipper meanings too, because it's another way of reading tarot. And it's also another way of picking up energy. All right, so we have that fueled. On the split, can I just check the split? The Knight of Wands, Sagittarian and Cancer to the Strength card. Okay, King of Cups is still here, but I don't want to talk about him so much today because I think Spirit is trying to attune you to your very own strength. This is a very good fit for the good lady, good man card. That's why you're seen in high honors. Many people look up to you, believe it or not. I think you go, people go to you for your expertise. People go to you because you feel aligned to them. Or maybe you feel like the sun too. The card reads the griot, which could be a French word for bliss. And I think here there's a time in your childhood, okay, if you could relate it to the good lady card, there is a little bit of review from actually what you're patting yourself on the back with now. A lot of succession. You're looking different from many years ago. And also people can see this in you. So a vast change. You're going through it at this time. So let the towers process if you've gone through a tower. And I do think someone's trying to take control of the narrative with the Emperor. All right. This could very well be your King of Pentacles also. Could be the same person. They're just taking different forms in the reading to give you different messages. Can I see what else they're feeling for the good lady? Why is this the astute feeling today? Why is it so firm with good lady and high honors? What's the feelings? I knew it. It was going to be a 5. I thought it was going to be the 5 of Cups, but it's the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is lack. Right? Overall, it's a lack card. She's presenting the coins to him, or she's trying to. And if you notice, it's kind of magical in the photo. She's trying to make him see it via light or a sprinkling essence. I almost hear like a ching, it's here. Like, why aren't you waking up to it? Or why can't you look at me? So there's someone feeling left out in the cold, but they maintain this high honors card, which means you probably accomplished something through this person's eyes. High honors is a big card to come out as someone's feelings for you. Okay, let's keep going. The Lovers, which is very active Gemini, Knight of Swords from the Mermaid Tarot, and Justice. If you notice, I can do another tarot story. The energy will just keep repeating. This is specific. I think I'm talking to a Libra, a very firm, maybe parental Libra mom. And I'm also talking to a Libra male who's coming out of this story too. You're realizing things, basically. I think that you don't see justice due to what has happened, but wait for the responses that come after this difficult season that you've gone through. You may be in your Empress, but there's tough things also that go on in our 3D lives. So let it catch up. Okay, maybe you will receive it through messages too. And we also have an Emperor here who loves on you with this Divine Soul card of the Lovers. They could also be a Gemini, excuse me, to the Queen of Pentacles. It's the same reading as last night to the 6 of Cups, right? Queen of Pentacles to the 6 of Cups. That's what makes me see that somebody misses you. And a King of Wands. Okay, so we have The Rock, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He's also here in your part 2. He comes out as sexy, smooth, gallant. He's the Pony Who Stallions. And I'm going to call it that from now on, the Pony Who Stallions. When I was little, there was a quote that I read in a book, and it had funny quotes. And it's coming out in your reading for some reason. Gallant is the Pony Who Stallions is where I read it. I was really, really small. I think I was only like 6 or 7. And it reminds me of the King of Wands. So there's someone in your atmosphere that I don't think it's a Page of Swords. I do think that this person's in your atmosphere for good reason, because they feel like they fit into your narrative, or they feel like they fit into your story. 5 of Cups. Okay. Their feelings are rounded out by the 5s, if you notice, looking over at the mirror of what their Queen of Pentacles maybe perhaps used to be. If it's a current relationship, they view you in high honors. Okay. What's the Sun? We have the griot here. What's the Sun? And then this will be our last clarification before we do Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. 4 of Wands. I told you, a commitment even from our weekly video. Can I clarify that with Kipper? And the Kipper is usually very, very small. Thank you. We have woes. Okay, so someone feels sorry for their actions. It's depicted here with a feminine energy, but turn the tables if you have a masculine. They wanted commitment with you. What else can you say to this, angels? We have the Siren, okay, very attracted to you. He holds the properties of the Emperor and the King of Wands. You had them in your main spread. I love that. And you guys say I shuffle. Siren, okay, he's Siren 1, so he's a male attached to this. And we also have wealth. You guys have the Pentacles card of incoming wealth with a trunk of treasure. Just give me a couple of moments for me to get ready for your second reading. I'm excited and I'm heavily caffeinated. I just want to show you guys I have like a lot of caffeine today. We end with the griot and they were clarified with good wealth. We do have theft here, the Seven of Swords. So after a season of a lot of this happening, or maybe even pulling the wool over your eyes, you earn the Sun. So if you see there's dynamics even when you switch decks, it's the same energy from tarot. We also have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck and this wealth card. So the Sun is coming in. Please let yourself process it. We used the Kipper in this video, and we also used Secrets of the Ancestors, just to let you know. We have the Six of Cups and the Lovers in your person's feelings, and also the Good Lady as we reviewed. I hope you enjoyed this style of reading. If you like this in the future for Monday, I will go ahead and repeat this style as I like the cards too that we used today. I'll see you in video 2.